Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon, and you're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
Theo Hughley, you listen to the Man Cave Morning Show on BKS1 Radio. Theo Hughley, you listen to the Man Cave Morning Show on
Good afternoon and morning in certain parts of the world.
Yes.
You know where you at, the official Man Cave Morning / afternoon show. Salute, peace, and blessings to everybody. We're going to get this thing started today. But first, let me introduce my amazing co-host, my partner, the man that always understands, and together we got the plan. We call him what? Smooth P.
And my brother to the left, dressed like me once again in the red, white, and blue.
That's like it.
I guess that's why we the illest crew. We call him the one, the only Storm knowing the Juro in the building, y'all.
Man, listen.
You gotta stop looking in my window.
Listen, man. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. Welcome everybody. Good morning, happy Monday. This is Tell Them Why You Mad Monday.
Tell them why you mad, son.
So if you mad for any reason, you can call in on the show 646-233-1302, or you can put it in the comment section and tell us why you mad. This is Tell Them Why You Mad Mondays, all right? You already know what it is. First and foremost, shout out to everybody watching us live right now on BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube. Shout out to everybody watching us live right now on Twitter and Periscope. If you're watching us live on Twitter, you can go to @Storm of BKS1, or we're going to retweet that to @BKS1 Radio ENT. All right, on Twitter and Periscope if you want to watch us there. And shout out to everybody watching us live on the mother site, WBKS1.com. All right. And shout out to everybody listening to us live on what? The TuneIn app. Listen, if you don't have the TuneIn app by now, get it. Download it. It's free. Guess what? My cousin, shout out to Greg Booth, turned them on to the TuneIn app. He got the TuneIn app now.
Salute.
Shout out to you, cuz.
Yeah, cuz.
Upgrading, bruh.
Upgrade.
I like that. Listen, the TuneIn app. Get the free version of it, though.
Yeah, man.
Get the free version of it. You can listen to all your favorite radio stations from around the world. And guess who's on there? WBKS1. All right. You can listen to the Man Cave Morning Show, Our Show, the Dollhouse, the Beards and Ballhead. Whatever your favorite show is, you can listen to all that. Let's talk about it. All of that. All right. So make sure y'all download that TuneIn app. And also shout out to everybody on FB. Make sure no matter what platform you're listening to us on right now, please share it out. Share it out. Before I even get started with the show, man, I just want to say rest in peace to my cousin, man. Langston Booth. He passed this weekend. He transitioned this weekend, and dude meant a lot to me because this whole music thing I do, you know, with all the keyboards and the drum machines and all of that, was because of this man right here that you see. And awesome musician and just period, man. Just an awesome person, but a great musician and all of that, man. And our family lost him this past weekend. And it's going to be a hard one, man. You know, mentor to a lot. He was a mentor to a lot, definitely a mentor to me, and why I got into the whole production music thing and using computers, you know, with keyboards and all of that, and taught me a few things on the keyboard as well. So I just want to say, going to miss you, cuz, love you. And to the rest of my family, man, all his brothers and sisters and the rest of the family and everything, you know, prayers for us, man. Prayers for us all. Prayers to you and prayers for us all, man. So rest in heaven, Junie. We call him Junie.
Yes.
So rest in heaven, cuzzo. Gonna miss you, man. All right, now let's get back. Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show. We got a lot to talk about today. Shout out to everybody that came through Fridays, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it was very nice at TGI Fridays. I saw some faces I haven't seen in a long time. Y'all came out to party.
Yeah, man.
So salute to everybody, man, that came out and just rocked out with us, man. Also, shout out to the Queen City Film Festival.
Yes.
Amazing job. Plainfield, y'all got to support that more, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was a great Queen City Film Festival, but y'all got to come out and support that more. Shout out to Lamar Maxon,
yes.
Latoya and B, and just the whole staff and crew. Amazing job. It started out on Friday morning.
Mm-hmm.
And it lasted till Saturday night.
Yep.
And they had the after party Friday too. I was there. Shout out to DJ Measles and all the great performers and just the good people there and everything. But that after party for Queen City should have been packed. The whole film festival should have been like tight and everything like that. Y'all gotta support that more, man. So next year for the Queen City,
ours.
Yes, yeah. Film festival, y'all come out and y'all support that, man. So shout out to everybody on the check-in. And again, we want to see everybody in the building at TGI Fridays this Friday, located at 1315 Centennial Avenue, Piscataway, New Jersey. All right.
Huh? There you go ahead.
Oh, he's like, you got to change that picture. He's so vain. You got to change my picture, man. I'm trying to tell y'all about the happy hour mix and Friday Night Live. You're like, you got to change that picture. So vain. Sheesh. Stop feeling yourself for a minute, son. But come on out to Fridays and have a good time with us, man.
We tears it down.
DJ Smooth P be on the ones and twos. I'll be on the ones and twos. Shout out to DJ Big H. This week it's about the Doll House.
Yes.
It's about the Doll House. They have their first Friday Night Live along with us and everything. So it'll be one of the Doll House DJs in there, and it will be hosted by Miss Sage. All right, so make sure y'all come out and y'all support that. And hold on. Am I switching over pictures? Yes. Okay. I'm good? All right.
Yeah, you good.
All right. So shout out to everybody on checking. Let's show some Facebook love.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to John Booth. What's up, cuz? Shout out to a wifey. Hey, what's up? Shout out to Cecilia Johnson. Shout out to Floyd Dixon. Shout out to I'm reading the wrong thing, man. But yeah, shout out to all my people. Hey, listen, I'm stressed out. Shout out to my cousin Greg Booth. Yeah, started him playing the drums. Shout out to Derek Skinner on the check-in. Shout out to Lucretia Taylor on the check-in. Shout out to C. King Parker. Shout out to Nikki Raspberry. John Booth. What's up, cuz? He said, my teacher. Yeah, man. He taught us all. Shout out to Barb. Shout out to Felicia Nelson. Shout out to D. Matt. Shout out to Janice Maxine Brooks. Shout out to Janine Williams, Carmen Brown, Sandy. What's up, babe? Shout out to Mal Davis. Shout out to Nikki Owens. Shout out to Dr. Billy Shake Lewis. Shout out to just all my family, man, on the check-in. Sean Hunter. And Lucretia Taylor Johnson are keeping you and the family lifted. No doubt. Just clap it up for all of y'all.
Yes, salute to everybody.
Yeah, kind of a rough one, man. I had to get in my quiet space yesterday. I wanted to go see some family, but I had to get in my quiet space yesterday because, you know, like, just that's family, man. That's one of the. Anyway, all right. So, today is Tell Them Why You Mad Mondays. So we want y'all to honestly tell us why you mad at something. There's something that just got to piss you off, and something that just has to be bothering you, that makes you mad. It could be with the world, it could be with your personal life, it could be with people, whatever. But we want you to tell us today why you mad. This is Why You Mad. Tell them why you mad Mondays, and give us a call again, 646-233-1302. All right, let's go start off with some of these stories. We got a lot going on here. Where you want to start, P? Oh, that daggone chicken sandwich is coming back. All right. Yeah, so the chicken sandwich is coming back. And it will be back. Actually, they gave a date for it. It's like sometime in November. Yeah, they gave a date for it and everything. But I really don't care. I had mine. and I got it out my system. So y'all enjoy that chicken sandwich, man. Where you want to start, bro? We got a lot to talk about today. Trust me. Y'all gonna want to jump in some of these conversations.
We're gonna do it fun. We're gonna start. It's Monday. We're gonna start it out light. So go to right there.
Right here?
The horse?
The horse?
Yeah.
What's going on with the horse, bro?
Yeah,
you got a horse in here?
Yeah.
All right, so overly dramatic horse likes to play dead if someone tries to ride him. Yes, you got a clip of this?
Got a clip of it.
All right. Yeah, we'll start out like, I need that. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, no problem.
You already know. I kind of need that. All right, we all have our limits of what we will and won't do. And when it comes to Jin Gang, the horse. When it comes to Jin Gang, the horse, don't even think about getting on his back. All right? Sure, there are many stubborn horses out there, but Jin Gang takes it to a whole other level of hilarity the moment someone attempts to ride him. That's because he'll actually drop to the ground and play dead. If you're in need of a good chuckle, the video below is spreading huge horse grins around the internet. After all, how many horses have you seen play possum? And here's the clip right here of Jin Gang. Just a minute.
안 탔다. 안 탔다. 네가 죽은 척하고 자는 척하는 거야.
달려보자. 경쾌하다.
귀엽다가도 얄밉고 얄밉다가도 귀엽고.
넘어져도 일어나라. 고직을 향해 앞만 보고 달리자. 검은 눈동자 윤기 나는 달기. 간다. 간다. 오 이런. 거친 세상은 뒷발차기 날린다.
야 일어나 이제 그만 쉬어하고. 세상 끝까지 이대로 달리자.
That fool's smart. I ain't mad at him.
He think it's funny till they stop feeding his ass. he think that's funny. Stop feeding them carrots and sugar cubes.
I ain't mad at him. He like, listen, y'all want to jump on my back, have me running around here all places like I'm a fool while y'all sit up there chilling. It ain't going down today.
Listen, man. Bees got a purpose, so do horses. To be ridden, horses are meant to be ridden.
Oh,
all right. Let's go on, man. You crazy. Let's read some comments. Go to the next thing right here.
Denise, what's up, Denise? She said, good afternoon. Nikki said, oh yeah, the chicken sandwich is coming back, and I'm still not anxious to try it. Lisa said, I'm just so done with Jenga. And then Sandy put a bunch of laughing faces.
Yo, he just wasn't trying to be ridden.
That joke, like, I'm out. And Nikki Rabbit said, wow, some horse action.
Oh, so what happened? Ohio McDonald's customer hit in the face with blender thrown by employee after order dispute. Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. Yeah, throw a blender at me. Try it. McDonald's customer was hit in the face with a blender thrown by an employee after she went into the Ohio store to complain about the incorrect order. Brittany Price went through the fast food chain's drive-thru in Coleraine Township on September 22nd, WLWT reports. However, when she received her order, cheeseburger and Happy Meals, it was incorrect. All right. According to surveillance footage, Price is seen going into the store for assistance and waiting nearly 25 minutes to be helped. Eventually, Price goes to her car to get the food and demand a refund. The situation escalated when Price came back into the store with the food, which she began throwing at the manager. The manager retaliated and threw a blender from behind the counter. The blender struck Price's face and knocked her to the ground in the footage. This is crazy. She said, I wanted to get some Happy Meals and some cheeseburgers, and that was a very unhappy day for me. Here's the clip, y'all.
I wanted to get some Happy Meals and some cheeseburgers, And that was a very unhappy day for me.
Brittany Price's injuries remind her of this day anytime she looks in the mirror. It was September 22nd. A quick stop through the drive-thru at the McDonald's on Colerain Avenue near Ronald Reagan Highway ended inside with food she says wasn't right, flying at a manager, and a blender hitting her in the face, shattering her cheekbone and breaking her nose.
I've had surgery. I've had a lot of doctor's appointments, the follow-up, hard mornings, hard afternoons.
The video shows Brittany come inside the restaurant with what she says was a messed up order. She's waiting and waiting for it to be fixed with 4 children in the car. She even refills their drinks to kill time. As she waits, other customers come and go.
Yes, I mean, I wasn't the only one that got frustrated. Watching the video, we see a lot of people that see me and her talking, trying to resolve the issue, and they're like, I'm not dealing with this. They just left. They didn't even place their order.
The time code shows after waiting about 23 minutes, Brittany goes to the car to grab the rest of her order to ask for a refund.
Then it's like you're directly ignoring me. So what choice do I have? I don't have to put up with this. So I went and got the food. I want my money back. And that's kind of where it all goes from there.
The video shows about 25 minutes after she first entered the store, Brittany throws multiple bags of food at the manager. The manager apparently throws a blender at Brittany, and it ricochets off her face, knocking her to the ground.
Some people would say, well, maybe you shouldn't have thrown the food. When you look back at it, is it one of those things where it's like hindsight 20/20, or how does that?
I mean, I definitely don't feel like there would have been a different result. I feel like even if we would have just went verbal back and forth, that it still would have escalated to something else.
I'm gonna be honest. It's about to be Britt Donalds.
Britt Donalds? I don't think
it's about to be Britt Donalds. I'm telling you, she going to sue. She going to get paid from this one because you saw her face, right?
Yeah.
And she had to get stitches and all of that. Mm-hmm. So even though she was wrong,
absolutely,
she was wrong. She should not have thrown the food. If she just would have left the food there and still continued her argument, whatever like that.
Could have called corporate, could have called headquarters, could have called whoever you like.
But you know what? But then the manager, same thing with the manager. The manager should have just called the police. As soon as she threw the food, you know what? I'm calling the police.
Boop. Well,
and that's how the manager should have reacted.
The police did come.
Okay.
And they actually didn't lock up the manager because they seen the footage. See, this is the thing that people got to realize. Me being in that field for many, many years, this is what you have to realize as a customer or a guest. Like, just because you're coming somewhere to spend money doesn't give you the right to do and or treat the people who work there however you feel like it, because you're feeling like you're spending your money. You absolutely cannot throw food at people, spit on people, throw drinks, put your hands on people, and think that there aren't going to be any kind of repercussions.
Right.
It just doesn't make any sense. Not to say that what the manager did was right, but you got to realize that the people on the other side of the counter are human beings, just like you're a human being. Just like you would not have liked if the manager took and threw the food at you. You can't throw the food at the manager because you're angry about the situation.
Right. But the manager was wrong.
I'm not saying that there wasn't, but what I'm saying is there are repercussions and consequences to everything in life.
It not only the manager, but now that's a libel suit for McDonald's.
Yes, but
you know what I'm saying?
But I get what you're saying. As she pursues her lawsuit, the McDonald's Corporation or the franchise owner, whoever it is that owns this particular McDonald's, could say, "Well, man, we have on video you throwing food at the manager. Is what the manager did right? By no means. But you are the one who perpetuated this situation by throwing food, whether you were upset or not. I get it. And, if your refund wasn't coming quick enough or whatever, like I said, take the number, you call corporate. So just like you're feeling the manager took the matter into their own hands, so did the customer. The customer took the matter into their own hands in the wrong way. Everybody was wrong in that situation, but it just so turns out that she got injured by her bad decision. Her bad decision caused her to get injured.
Yeah, so McDonald's going to end up paying for her medical expenses.
They're paying for her medical, yeah. But she's not getting rich off of this.
I guarantee you. I guarantee
she's not going to get rich off this dude.
If her vision changed or something like that, I guarantee you. Let's read some comments, man. What y'all think?
Felicia Nelson, what's up, Felicia?
Tell us why y'all mad.
She said, first of all, let me go up because it's Sandy said first, actually. Oh, no, actually, Felicia said, that's a bunch of them. All right, so Denise said, wow. Denise after that said, lawsuit. Felicia said, well, she started that. Sandy said the same thing. She started that, and now she's acting like she's the victim, shaking my head. Felicia said, that's right, P. Sandy then says she attacked the manager first by throwing something at him. Actually, it was a female, whether it's food or not. Denise said, that's true. She was wrong. However, he threw a blender. Actually, it was a female manager. Daryl D. Mack said, all that could have been avoided had there been proper customer service. I just wanted to fix my order, and 30 minutes later, I still didn't have the correct order. And I agree with you on that 200%. Sandy said the jury will look at that hard. She may not get nothing if I was in the jury. I'm just saying. And I agree with what he said. If the customer service was correct in the first place, this never happens. And I get that. And that's why I'm a firm believer in if I don't get good service, if I'm not getting my money's worth, I will not go to you. And that should have been her end game. Let me get my money. You know, like I said, at that point, she didn't want to eat the food. Let me get my money. Let me get the hell out of here. And this place will never see my face again. Like that, you know, the frustration gets to her, but you can't. I'm sorry. You cannot overstep those. Once you overstep those boundaries, you cannot then become a victim. You cannot then say, oh, well, they threw a blender in my face. Well, they threw a blender in your face because you threw food at them. You can't think you were going to throw food at them and walk out like, yeah, I didn't know. That's not the real world. That's not life.
No, I agree with you, but old girl getting paid, I'm telling you.
She might get her medical. They'll definitely cover her medical. But I don't think she's getting much more than that.
All right, let's see. Let's monitor this in about 3 months.
Yep. And Button Tucker said the manager is representing the company. That is a no-no. Retailing. She's gonna get paid regardless.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna get that much.
You don't think so?
Nope.
Okay. All right, bro. You see that cut? That her eye?
I see the eye.
All right. Let's go on to the next thing. What we got here? What you got up here, man? Let's see. Okay, he's the first African American to receive a face transplant. His story could change healthcare.
I'll go to the picture first before you read it.
All right.
Yeah.
So he went from this to this. All right. So that he got a face transplant. And let's read some of this story. Wow, this is crazy. So Robert Chelsea turned down the first face he was offered. It was a fine face, one that could have taken him off the transplant waiting list after just a couple of months. But Chelsea, severely disfigured after a catastrophic car accident 5 years earlier, was in no hurry. He'd gotten used to tilting his head back so food and water wouldn't fall out of his nearly lipless mouth. He knew how to respond compassionately to children who stared in shock and fear. The face offered in May 2018 had belonged to a man with skin that was much fairer than what remained of Chelsea's. So light that Chelsea, who was African American, couldn't bear the thought of becoming a totally different looking person. Wow. He was choosy. I'm just saying. Chelsea's doctor understood his hesitance. Face transplants in general are rare. Since the first partial one was performed in France in 2005, fewer than 50 have been completed worldwide. A new patient joining the ranks is always noteworthy, but Chelsea's case carries even more weight than usual because he is the first African American to receive a full face transplant. Chelsea's treatment is expected to have ripple effects that transcend his case. Disparities in the medical system that cause Black Americans to die at higher rates than whites of so many things like heart disease, cancer, diabetes, HIV, AIDS, have also produced gaps in organ donation and transplantation. Widespread mistrust of the medical system has made many African Americans wary of tissue donation, contributing to donor shortages. In turn, only 17% of Black patients awaiting an organ transplant got one in 2015, compared with about 30% of white patients. All right. So again, this is how it was, and that's where it's at now.
Wow. That's like such a huge difference.
It's a huge difference.
Life changing.
It's a huge difference. He was picky. He was like, "No, you ain't gonna give me no lighter face."
No, I feel him. That would be like me. I've been dark my whole life.
Right.
I get into something like that, right? And all of a sudden, you give me somebody with a complexion of my wife Maria. I'm not gonna be able to identify with that.
I've been more of a match though.
Whatever.
No, don't mess with you.
I've been this complexion my whole life, so I get it. Even though he was in the state that he was, he still wanted to look a certain way. Understandable. Well, like I say, he was used to this by now. Like, hey, I've been this way for 5 years. I guess another week ain't gonna kill me. So
let's read some comments. What y'all think about that?
Felicia said, "Wow." And before that, Sandy was talking about the other story. She said, I don't either, P, when I said I don't think she's gonna get much money. But that was it for right this second. But yeah, I mean that's amazing. And it's groundbreaking, and hopefully others will be able to follow suit now that they have, the tech. Well, they've been had the technology, but I guess, like they said, it's not enough of us out there donating for that. So Nikki Raspberry said that's cool. Yeah. So hopefully he enjoys his new face.
Shout out to all my power heads too, man. This weekend. I mean, it was really something to talk about. Tariq is mad disrespectful. That's Ghost's son, man.
He trying to come into his own.
I'm just saying, he mad disrespectful.
Yeah.
Listen, it's just a certain one thing I learned, Christian or not, whatever, but honor thy mother and father.
So the days may be long.
Well, your days may be short upon this earth. So, at the end of the day, I think Ghost really should have whipped his ass.
I'm going to tell you why he didn't. The reason that he didn't is because he knows in his heart of hearts that everything that his son is saying to him is not wrong. So at the end of the day, whether somebody's being disrespectful to you or not, if what they're saying to you in their disrespect out of being angry because of what they're saying to you, you can't really be mad at him for telling you the truth. Everything that he's saying.
There's a way. He threatened.
There might have been.
There might have been all of that.
Well, let's say your father was abusive to your mother, right? Mm-hmm. Would you just sit back and let your father be abusive to your mother, or are you gonna tell him, hey, listen, Dad, like, don't. You're not gonna do that.
There's no reason to put your hand on a woman, but with this situation, right?
I get that.
Ghost was mad because you got my son. Selling drugs.
He doesn't probably even know that. All that he know, it didn't even matter. That he knew at the end of the day is that
you put your hands on my mother. So that was one thing, and then then he left off saying you never did anything for me, but which is not true.
It's not true.
Which is not true, and I get it.
But
he's angry
looking for as a child. Like,
man,
he's coming at him. And I get it because I'm that dude. Like, what you just say to me? Like, my child, what you say?
Because Tariq is becoming a lot of kids' hero right now. Believe it or not, there's a lot of people watching.
Don't get a lot of kids killed either.
I'm just saying.
This is just TV. This television.
I'm just saying.
Don't try that. They should put a disclaimer on it. Do not try this at home. You don't go home to your daddy and be like, yeah. Treat told Ghost this and Ghost is against the killer, so he ain't killed Treat. So I'm gonna go, yo, daddy.
There's a way to bring your grievances to your parents. That's all I'm saying. All right.
Wake up.
There's a way to bring your grievances to your parents.
Wake up.
You stupid. All right, let's talk about this story, man. All right, so Ohio cross country runner disqualified for wearing hijab without a waiver. Wow. Okay. She was disqualified because she had on a hijab. Yeah. Lawsuit again. Can you say lawsuit? So, in Ohio district cross country meet because she wore a hijab, which she later learned violated uniform regulations. Nora Alexandra Abu Karam, a junior runner at Northview High School in Sylvania, had just completed in Saturday's 5K race with a personal record time. She told ABC News on Thursday, but when she went to see where she ranked among competitors, her name was nowhere to be found. Then she found out she had been disqualified. All right, we're gonna view the clip. Let's talk about this thing because I think she got a lawsuit.
My hijab is a part of me. Like if you're asking me to run without my hijab, you're asking me not to run, and that's like period, point blank.
Noor Alexandria Abu Karam runs varsity cross country at Sylvania Northview. After crossing the finish line strong in her hardest race on Saturday,
we go and try to find our placings on the papers that they put out, and my name wasn't there.
Officials informed her coach that she was disqualified.
It felt like I got hit by a truck.
For not having a waiver that allows runners to participate in a hijab.
You sign it when you're violating a rule. So, hijabs not being allowed is not a rule.
There's no written rule against wearing religious head coverings. Instead, it's verbal, making it unclear to both athletes and coaches.
All these officials knew about this unwritten rule, and I've been running. I ran 6 races this season. Nobody told me, and I guess I just felt like a clown.
Noor has been a student athlete for 3 years and even has a FIFA-approved hijab for soccer, but has never had anything like this happen to her.
When you get that taken away from you, and your placing in the whole race is taken away, I don't know. It was disappointing, I guess.
Moving forward, Noor has to have a waiver for each cross-country season. One day, she wants to see that change.
I mean, I understand uniform, but anything that is part of their religion and a part of who they are, they shouldn't have to stop another thing that they love.
Before I even go hard on this, right? So before you join any sports program, they do give you guidelines, certain rules, things you can't do, certain things you can't wear, certain pieces of jewelry you can't put on, whatever the case may be. If it did say you can't have on no headgear, period, would a hijab fall into that guideline? And that's what you have to look at. You have to look at that too. So if it was a Jewish runner and you wanted to have on whatever, what's that thing, the yarmulke, what they put on or whatever, could they wear a yarmulke? I don't know how to take this one because we have to see the guidelines. I don't know the guidelines, but I think she has a lawsuit if it wasn't properly explained.
Yeah. Like she said, it was something that was kind of, I guess, known but not in writing, which makes no sense to me. And I could see if it was giving her some kind of advantage by wearing a hijab.
Right.
No, it's I don't get it. Like I said, it goes back to the story about the young lady with the swimsuit. So she breaking records and beating everybody. And just because she happens to be someone of color, we're going to disqualify her because her bathing suit shows too much of a butt. She got a big butt, and this was the school issue bathing suit. So why is it issue? Same thing with her job. So just her religious thing. So it's not giving her any kind of advantage.
I think she got a good fight.
Absolutely.
I think she got a good fight. I say go for it.
Yeah.
And then be clearer on your policies. Be
but
clear
this
on
is
your
my
policies.
thing. So if that was going to disqualify her, why would you even let her run the race in the first place? So if you knew she was disqualified, she should never. Once she went to line up, it should have been like, "Oh, we can't let you run because you're wearing improper."
Yeah, she shouldn't even have been allowed to run.
You wait till she wins.
Yeah.
And breaks records and say, "Oh, no."
That's what they didn't like.
That didn't count.
They didn't like the fact she won.
Exactly.
That's what it was. Let's read some comments.
Yep. We'll go back up. No. Where is that? I'm trying to see where it started from. The new ones. Okay. I said before, Felicia said, wow, I was talking about the face thing. Nikki had said, that's cool. Felicia again said, that's a real life face off. Denise said, it was everybody was on Ghost this week. Tracy, what's up? Tracy
Curry
said, good afternoon. Felicia said, I'm catching up on Power right now. I turned the volume down from, y'all, let me catch up. Sandy said, I agree, P. He really didn't because he would have killed him. Ingrid said his parents and godparents are drug dealers. Are there really any rules to this? Sandy said that's definitely a lawsuit talking about this. Felicia said, wow, just disrespectful. Ingrid said, they did her dirty. It's always good as long as the person isn't winning. And that's a fact. Felicia said, or the first 5 races. Exactly. She raced 6 races that day. Barb said, prudential. Oh, I can't even get it out. Prudence. I can't pronounce it right. I can't pronounce the word to save my life. Prudential policies are
prejudicial.
Thinking policies are violations of civil liberties. I couldn't get that out to save my life. Civil liberties. She's got them. Yep. Case. She won. And Jerome, amazing. What's up? He says peace.
Amazing. What's good? Yeah, I don't know. We gotta see how this is gonna play out, but I do think she got a.
She definitely has
a great lawsuit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, get paid, get that money.
Yeah.
Like the McDonald's chick. Texas jury rules against divorced dad trying to stop 7-year-old son's gender transition. Did y'all hear that?
Jesus.
Texas jury rules against divorced dad trying to stop a 7-year-old son's gender transition. WTF. That's where I'm at with this one.
Capital.
WTF, man. Come on, man. All right, listen. All right. A Texas jury has ruled against a dad. See, matter of fact, y'all share this out. Click the share button right now, man. We're going to talk about some things today on the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show. Because it's going too far.
Too far.
All right. Tell them why you mad Mondays. I want to know why y'all mad about whatever. All right. So a Texas jury has ruled against a dad seeking custody of his twin 7-year-old sons in his attempt to stop one of the boys from transitioning his gender. We're talking about 7-year-old. All right. The Dallas panel denied Jeffrey Younger's petition for sole custody of sons, Jude and James, which came as the boy's mom is pushing for James to begin hormone replacement therapy. The mom, pediatrician Ann Jorgulus, contends that James is transgender, likes wearing dresses and prefers to be identified as Luna. At 7 years old, okay. But at stake potentially is not just James' identity in the here and now, but his health down the line. Hormone therapy can cause infertility as well as carrying potential health risks ranging from hair loss to blood clots, according to medical professionals. So this is the clip right here. All right, so let's watch some of this clip.
The question of whether parents should have the authority to give their young children hormone-altering drugs is once again in the spotlight. Now, this is after a jury in Texas ruled against a father who is trying to stop his ex-wife's attempts to give their drugs to their 7-year-old son. RT's Rachel Blevins joins us with the details of this case.
Texas officials have confirmed that they will investigate the case of a young boy whose mother wants to give him hormone-altering drugs at the age of 7 because she believes he is actually a girl. The case of James Younger drew national attention when a bitter custody battle broke out over his mother's attempts to change his gender and her pursuit of a legal decision that would force the father to comply with referring to his son as a girl named Luna. That request was granted by a jury in Texas, which gave sole managing conservatorship to the mother, allowing her to move forward with plans to turn James into Luna permanently. But while the transition may start with the child wearing pink dresses and using the girls' restroom at school, it will go on to include chemical castration and hormone replacement therapy, and it has sparked the question of whether a 7-year-old is ready to make a decision that will impact the rest.
Well, it's fine. All
right.
Because I'm going to answer a question. Sandy had said, is he a hermaphrodite? No, he actually is not. So actually, one of the therapies that they would be giving him would make his genitalia rot away.
Chemical castration.
Yeah.
Man, listen. All right. This is what we got. This is what we got to stop doing, right? All right. Because as a guardian, as a parent, right, to make a life-changing decision like that for a 7-year-old.
Yeah.
For a 7-year-old. So what if when he turns 18, he turns 18 and decide, well, wait a minute.
Exactly.
I don't feel like this no more.
And that's what the father was saying. Well, in actuality, like I said, that's what I said you should play more.
Right.
Because it tells more of the story. In actuality, the father is saying, like, when he's with him, he's always a boy. Like, the mother says that nonsense about the Luna and whatever. I think maybe the mother wanted to have a girl. So she pushed that on him.
The dad is right.
And he said exactly the same thing. He said, you're trying to do this to my 7-year-old son. So what happens when he turns 18 and decides that that's not him and he wants to be with women? Now you just made this decision for the rest of his life at age 7.
I want to know if you rocking with the mom. If you rocking with the mom, call in.
Jeez, if you rocking the mom, you crazy.
If you are rocking with the mom,
batshit crazy.
No, if the mom has, if you feel as though the mom has some justification in making that decision to a 7-year-old boy, please call in. I want to hear your opinion, your view, or whatever, or put it in the comment section or whatever, no matter what platform you're listening to us on. And I'm sorry, I can't share out to Twitter right now because my phone is dead. My phone is dead. I left my cord at the house, so my phone is dead. So I'm sorry I can't share it out to at BKS1 Radio ENT on Twitter, but it is on at Storm of BKS1. But call in, man, or something, because I just want to know who thinks the mom is right in this decision, and are the courts wrong? Let's put some comments in.
So Nikki said, I agree. What the heck? CE says, shaking my head. Neil said, I'm not surprised. I already said to say anything. Phyllis on the check-in. What's up, Phyllis? Ingrid said, the mother, child, and doctor needs a mental health evaluation. What the heck? Denise said, oh no, wow. Ingrid also says, so far, Texas is proven to be an effed up place to live.
Come on, man.
Daryl T. Max says, sounds like the mother wants him to be a girl.
That's not how you go about it.
Not exactly. CE said, quit playing with God. Absolutely. Sandy said, why would she do that to a child? He may get older and want his peace. She needs to be knocked upside her head. She wants a daughter that bad. Shaking my head. That's crazy. Tracy said, I heard that it was 11-1 decision, wow, for the mother, but the judge overruled the decision in favor of the father. The courts are wrong. Now, I thought it was the other way around, because I initially had the story that they had ruled for the father, and then it had said that they had overturned it.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah. So initially they did rule in the father's favor, and then they came back and overturned it, which I thought was ridiculous, because I had both. I actually had the first story of the father winning, and then when I was about to post it, I seen the second one come up. And Sandy said the courts are wrong. Absolutely. Like I don't see any sane human being, and this is going back to this whole argument that we've been having about the LGBT community and all this stuff with the children. What child at 7, and I'm not gonna say what child at 7 knows that they may be gay or lesbian, because they may. But if you are in the LGBT community and you say, well, yeah, at 7, they should be able to make that decision and be able to transgender, you have a problem. And that is a problem. There is no 7-year-old on the face of this planet that should be making a life-changing decision that's going to affect them for the rest of their life at 7 years old. I don't care if it is a little boy that's putting on heels and wearing dresses and want to play in his mother's makeup. I don't care if he's doing all 3 of those things. You absolutely do not change the gender of that young man because of that. Because that could be something that.
Thank God when I was 5 and I just, how you grab on your mother's heel, you want to be silly
and play around.
Yeah, I was doing to be silly. My mother didn't see that and go.
You could have been Norma.
Oh, we gonna change his whatever.
Yeah. Norma, come in, Norma.
Because I was playing in her heels, whatever, trying to get my brother to laugh or something like that.
Norma, get over here.
Come on, man. Listen, don't do that, man. Don't do that to that little boy.
Well, unfortunately, I think it's gonna happen.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. And then you giving him chemicals too.
Exactly.
So it's not like
all stuff
not like you're gonna make it a surgery and a natural process or whatever. It's like you giving him chemicals at that. You don't know how it's going to affect.
Like the father
his
said, blood clots. It could be all kind of stuff.
All right. See that just pissed me off. I'll be trying to rock with a lot of everything that goes on. I'll be trying. I can't rock with that. Not at all. Let's go on to let's see. Oh, really? Okay, so yeah, y'all heard about this dude. Threatens a civil war if Trump's impeached. I'll be buying an AR-15. All right, and so this is an umpire.
Yeah, MLB, Major League Baseball.
Major League Baseball. Here's the dude right here. Says he threatens a civil war, and he'll be buying an AR-15 if Trump is impeached. See, this is
the world that we live in.
Yeah, this is the world we live in. He said, I will be buying an AR-15 tomorrow because if you impeach my president this way, you will have another civil war. All right. So, you know, when one person makes a statement like that, that echoes throughout like-minded people.
Absolutely.
And then you start getting a lot of crazy people running around, you know, starting some ish. All right. So this is what MLB umpire Rob Drake's Twitter account posted and quickly deleted on Tuesday night, according to ESPN. And now the league has launched an investigation into the situation. Drake, who has been outspoken over his frustrations with the House of Representatives impeachment proceedings with President Trump, has since deactivated his Twitter account. Of course, before tweeting his plans to buy an assault rifle, Drake also said you can't do an impeachment inquiry from the basement of Capitol Hill without even a vote. What is going on in this country earlier in the day. FYI, Drake umped his first MLB game in 1999 and joined the league's full-time staff in 2010. He's been involved in many major events, including the All-Star game and playoffs, although he is not on the current postseason roster. It's important to note Drake didn't break any laws with what he said, but clearly the tweet is concerning enough from a PR standpoint that the league wants to get in front of it. Okay.
Well, they should.
Do I need to read the rest?
No, that's all
right.
Need to read more than that.
So here's my thing. He didn't break any laws.
No, absolutely
right,
no, he
but
didn't.
Should the league fire him?
I would say,
should the league fire him? Yeah,
I don't know if there's grounds to fire him, but he probably would at least would get fined.
If he's impeached, I'll be buying an AR-15. So basically you threatening somebody's life. Basically, why you buying an AR-15?
He didn't technically threaten. Honest, like they say, he didn't make any illegal statements. But if you have half a brain, you could pretty much read between the lines of what he's saying.
You threatening a civil war.
Well, you're right. He did say the civil war.
Yeah.
Well, for that statement, yes, he can be terminated.
Yeah,
he absolutely can be
Why
terminated
isn't he
for that statement.
Fire him.
Yeah.
I say fire him.
I mean, you gotta definitely look into him because he sounds very unstable, and so is this guy being fair and impartial?
Let's see what everybody else is saying. And tell us why y'all mad today.
Denise from Struggle Forward said, I hope it's appealed. Mal has said, mom is dead wrong. He also said, umpire needs to be fired ASAP. Denise Sparrow said, God help us. Walt, what's up? Walt said, while they are anywhere. Ingrid said he should be fired in jail for terrorist threats. Yeah,
that's how I feel.
I mean, the terrorist, he really did. Well, he did say
that's a threat.
He did say start a civil war, so I guess
starting a
that
war
is a terrorist threat. Yeah,
you intending to do what?
Yeah.
Cause violence.
Yeah.
Come on, man, fire him.
And then Barb said, but he's telling the truth. He has millions that believe just that.
Exactly.
Just as he
That's
do.
the problem.
Yeah. Nah. And wow. It would be interesting to see. I don't think the impeachment is gonna happen, but it would be interesting to see what happened.
I think that's going to be our Christmas gift.
You think that'd be a Christmas gift?
That's going to be our Christmas gift.
Well, let's get ready for war then, if it is.
Hey, listen, then it is what it is.
If they come,
what it is.
Better come correct.
All I'm saying.
Don't come to my house.
I can't even say that. I can't even say what I was about to say on the air.
Don't say it. No.
But I'm just saying this is where all these gangs and whatever, need to mobilize and get on the right side of things.
Yes.
That's what I'll say it that way.
Absolutely.
That's the best way I can say it.
Yeah.
All these gangs and mobilize.
You want to fight for your freedoms.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I didn't say about whatever. Mm-hmm. I don't want this clip to go
violence.
On. Yeah, to go on Baller Alert or in the Shade Room. Because shout out to the Pam's World. Shout out to Pam's World.
Yeah.
Salute, sis. And you know we got your back.
Always.
But a lot of Pam's commentary on BKS1 Radio has been going on the Shade Room and going on Baller Alert. You know, about because she made comments in reference to Tank statement and also made comments in reference to her ex husband regarding Centoya Brown and everything. So a lot of her statements and sound bites have been going viral from, you know, her show that she does every Sunday here at BKS1 Radio, Pam's World, and everything. But I support Pam. This, by the way, I support her, and
200%,
300%, and y'all already know what it is. So if y'all go back to like the Shade Room, Ball Alert, Lisa Ray's been posting about it. Pam's comments on BKS1 Radio and everything like that. But y'all can go check for yourself to see what it's about, or just watch previous episodes of Pam's World and just see what it's about. But again, sis, we support you here at BKS1 Radio.
Absolutely.
Keep speaking your truth.
Absolutely.
And that's where I'm gonna leave it at. That's where I'm gonna leave that at. But yeah, but far as dude, yeah, fire dude. Here's a lighter thing before we get heavy again. So tell me what this is about. Yeah, let's go here. Let's go here. So singer Summer Walker said, "I hate showers," and as you would expect, Twitter was not here for it, or her washing bowl. All right, so let's why she hates showers, bro. Let's see what this is about. So a note to a lot of the newer musicians and actors on the scene: if you don't want people to assume you don't take care of yourself, be careful what you say in posts. This is true. As of late, there has been a number of newly famous people who've talked about not liking to take too many showers, hating vegetables and water, and a lot of things that everyone know are the baseline for what is good for you. Now we have popular singers Summer Walker saying, "I hate showers," and then feeling some type of way when people took that comment literally. Again, be careful. The 23-year-old who recently debuted her first studio album, Over It, and is currently on tour, shared an Insta story of a basin filled with face wash wipes, a foaming bath product, micellar water, and baby oil gel. She captioned the story, "My washing bowl. LOL, I get to wash in my bowl. I hate showers." And then everybody started blowing her up. You know, calling her the stinky singer and everything. The combination of the soap and water in the bowl and the wipes is what people tend to call a no bath.
No, hoe bath.
A hoe bath. Oh, what people tend to call, that's called a hoe bath? With soap and water in the bowl with the wipes is what people tend to call a hoe bath. I didn't know that. And it's something women specifically may do when in a hurry and need to freshen up pretty quickly. But for the girls need love singer to say, "I hate showers," people then assume that the bowl was her preferred way of getting clean. The judgment was pretty swift on social media, with people accusing her of being dirty. She would eventually take to Insta stories to let people know they had it all wrong and had her all kinds of effed up based on her tone. "Stay out my comments with that dummy ish," she said. "I take showers. I don't like them because I like baths. It's baths in very nice jacuzzi or garden tubs. If I don't have time for whatever, I'll take a whole bath in the sink. Something that every female has taken in their lives. Yes, I use soap." She said, "I hate people, man," she added. "Who the F really walking around never washing themselves?" Laugh my ass. People really just make me mad, miserable. Tell us why you mad, Summer. Tell us why you mad. She mad because people call her stinky.
And I started to put up a couple of videos, but I was trying to get the caption with the video and I couldn't do it because the first one was of her. It was a video and she had a washcloth licking it and she was wiping off her makeup. So one of the people said, "Oh, we should have known." He said, "Because, you know, you see her taking off her makeup with her own spit." There was another one. Like they had all kind of memes. So another one was a guy, he walked with no shirt, and then two guys ran up on him. One threw soap on him. One sprayed him down with a thing, and they smelled him like said, "This is Instagram running up on Summer about
right.
taking showers."
Wow, that's
and
crazy.
they were killing her on Instagram.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's read some comments and then let's go on.
All right. Just like that. Okay. Barb said, just like they're strapping up, we need to do the same. Walt, what's up, Walt? Again, he said he needs to go. Walt also says, salute to my sister Pam. Remute said, hello, man. What's up, Remute? Barb said she went in. Ingrid got 4 laughing faces. Said she should have said, I prefer baths over showers.
Yep.
Jane said, I agree with her. I like baths. I was supposed to see more. I like bath over showers also. But see, that's what you say. You don't say, I don't like to take showers. Like, people gonna look at you sour like what? Like, you don't like to take showers? But it should say, yeah, I don't like to take showers. I like to take baths instead. Like, finish your whole sentence. But, you know.
Is what it is.
Stinky! I just playing.
See? It's going to go viral. All right, so Kanye West. So Ye banned his 6-year-old daughter from wearing makeup and crop tops. I think and feel differently now that I'm Christian.
Clap that
All
up,
right,
yeah.
So let's see where this is going. He said, I don't think North should wear crop tops just because I had her wearing a slip dress when she was 2 years old. Kanye told Zane Lowe on Apple Music's Beats One Radio, I think and feel differently now that I'm Christian. Now that I'm the founder of a $3 billion organization and married for 5 years, the rapper added. West's wife, Kim Kardashian West, also spoke about her daughter's relationship to makeup in a recent interview on E! News. North is trying to get in on the makeup, but she's being blocked heavily because her dad has stopped all makeup for her until she's a teenager, the reality star said, which I don't think nothing's wrong with that yet.
Absolutely not.
I'm going to ride with you on that. It's a big decision, a big fight in the household right now, but it's what's best. And at a recent event to promote her new makeup line, Kim even shared that she'd gotten in trouble for letting North wear makeup previously. I let her wear, you know, she has a little red for Christmas. I let her wear a red lip, or I let her do one pop of something. I let her. If she's wearing a black dress, a black lip, she said, adding, so I kind of got in trouble for that. Ye's been on his ish, right? So
Yeah.
I want to show y'all this clip real quick of what he recently said. And do y'all agree? I really want to know if y'all agree or disagree about Kanye. Is he going too far? It's his daughter. He doesn't want to wear makeup.
Absolutely not.
Or crop tops.
Absolutely not.
All right.
She's 7.
So is he wrong? And here's a quick clip just of how he's feeling lately.
He took, you know what I'm saying? Like, hip hop was dropping F-bombs, and I said, stop. You can play the footage. I said, stop it. As soon as I said, close on Sunday, just like Chick-fil-A, there was LGBTQ articles saying they need to boycott my company. I said, George Bush don't care about black people. As soon as I wore a red hat, I'm a coon. You can't do enough for nobody out here. So how about it? I stopped. You get what I'm saying? People forget so quick. Think about that. He took, you know what I'm saying? Like, hip hop was dropping F-bombs, and I said, stop. You can play the footage.
I was saying this to P. You can't win for losing. You can't in this game. But listen. Anybody that chooses to get into this entertainment thing, this is what you sign up for.
Ridiculed.
This is what you
Daily.
sign up for, especially now in the world of social media.
Yeah.
You're gonna have people that love you. You're gonna have people that hate you.
Yeah.
You're gonna
At the
have
same
people
time.
Yes. At the same time, you're gonna have people that talk great about you. You're gonna have people that talk bad about you.
Yeah.
You're gonna have people judging you. Whatever. You're under a microscope. But if you want to get into this business, this is what you sign up for.
Absolutely.
So you gotta have a thick skin when you want to get into this business.
Absolutely.
Now, when you make a comment and you put a blurb out there on social media that you don't like to take showers, and you got a basin bowl right there, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, I should have put the picture of that up.
People gonna run with it.
Exactly.
People gonna run with it and be like, you a stinky singer. You a stinky person. Or you dirty. Or whatever the case may be. Listen, man. listen, whatever you don't want people to know, do not put it on social media.
Absolutely.
Period. What you don't want people to know. Anything I post on social media, I'm prepared for whatever, because evidently that's what I wanted you to know. All right, check us out. We on the Man Cave Morning Show. Oh, such and such. This is how I'm feeling today. Such and such about power. This, whatever. That's what I want you to know. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a birthmark on my leg that looked like Superman. It looked like a man flying like this. I never took a picture of that and posted it on social media because I don't want y'all to know about that. But now y'all know about that.
I know them over 40 years. And I'm finding that out today. I never do that.
It's right on my leg or whatever like that. But because I gained a little weight, it's a fat ass Superman.
Now it's Dave's big boy now.
Yeah. That's how he look. That's how I look now. But I say all that to say is I didn't put that on social media because
Bob's big boy. I said Dave Bob's big boy.
Let's read some comments.
Oh man, that's too funny.
I'm with you, Kanye.
Remute said we all need showers daily. She also said Stinky and Funky. Barb said he can't rock both sides of the fence. He needs a reset, especially with his instabilities. Remute said how you present yourself is how people will view you. Parents had the right to tell these kids what they will and won't wear. I dictated to my kids growing up, and I still do today. You need to train these kids for this means the world. Yeah. Or for this mean world. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you know what? I think I'll save it for tomorrow, but Roland Martin got a podcast, right?
Okay.
And basically where he goes in, Roland is cursing and everything, whatever, he could just be himself. That's a beautiful thing about podcasts and webcasts. And say how he thinking, how he really feel, without worrying about the backlash of a network. So he basically was talking about Facebook, you know, because Mark Zuckerberg's been under scrutiny now.
Oh man, they grilling
by the Congress. They grilling the hell out of him. Shout out to Maxine Waters. She was getting in that ass.
Oh man.
And because basically it's like they saying it's a lot of discriminatory practices
against us
on Facebook.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of things y'all shouldn't be doing and allowing to happen.
Absolutely.
On Facebook.
Absolutely.
But we could see that ourselves as an African American and an African American that has a business and we're in media, online media, and everything like that. Like I see it myself. I'm like, y'all pick and choose who y'all want to come after.
The algorithms are real.
Them algorithms
are real.
Are targeting.
Yeah.
You know, of course they're targeting everybody's habits, but they treat ours a little bit different.
A lot.
So, and also they was talking about, and you know, this whole Russian thing too, and political thing, how y'all rocking, y'all trying to tilt the boat to one side with people's political views and thoughts and who they like and who they don't like. And then now, but see, I knew this and I was telling people this, right? You have to watch what you share and repost on Facebook. Start reading these articles and do some fact checking yourself.
Yes.
To see what's legit, what's new, what's newsworthy, and the truth,
and what's gossip,
and what's just gossip or what's false or whatever. And there's people reposting stories from 10 years ago trying to act like it's current now,
not looking at dates,
and not looking at dates, and a lot of this is going on, and it's causing certain things to happen. Now the new plan of attack to get you to start being brainwashed and to think things is just a meme. So memes are the new way.
Wow.
People are attacking what is the truth.
Absolutely.
All right, because you post a meme up right now, and it says Obama really never liked black people because such and such and such and such, and that's just a meme. And any Joe Smo made that, right? Any white supremacist made that and put that all out there, right? Boom, boom,
people
boom.
Start sharing.
So what's going to happen in the back of your mind? You're gonna be like, "Yo, look at this," whatever. And you share that out because you want people to start talking about it. So subliminally, it's like, Obama probably don't like black people, and the man's black, but he probably don't like black people. It's the old Jedi mind trick, and this is real. This is real deal, Holyfield issue we dealing with right now with how they tricknology and mind control. It's another form of mind control and being hypnotized or whatever you want to call it, you know, and it's some real stuff that's going on. And listen, right? So right now our signal was kind of getting blocked at the station. As soon as we started talking about this. So Big Brother is real.
And watching it all the time.
Big Brother is real, man. And listen, I'm just telling you, be careful about what y'all share out there and what y'all put out there and what y'all perpetuate out there before people start believing it. We don't want to get suckered into that. And Roland did an excellent show on it, and he showed the hearing with Mark Zuckerberg. He is not our friend.
No, sir.
But we're using his platform.
Absolutely.
Just like he's using us.
It's funny you said that, because when I was watching that, I was thinking in my back of my mind, I said, you know what, we might have to try to figure out an alternate.
Nope, because we speak, a lot of what we speaking is the truth. So as long as it's out there, it's still getting out there.
Well, that's what. But I mean, if what if he gets shut down?
No. Now here's the real thing. We got YouTube. We got multiple platforms.
That's what I'm saying, though. Yeah.
But here's the kicker, though, right? So what Roland pointed out was there is no African American media outlets
connected.
No, that Facebook is doing deals with. And then somebody said, well, what about Red Table Talks? It's not a media outlet.
No, exactly.
It's just a talk show. But it's not a news outlet. There are no black African American news outlets that give you news and information that Facebook is doing deals with. Facebook is doing deals with Fox.
Absolutely, they're
doing deals with Fox. They're doing deals with a lot of the what you call it, right wing news outlets. They're giving deals to. There's not one African American media outlet that they're giving a deal to. Facebook has. But they gave a deal to Jada because it's just talking, it's gossip.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So that's really the only representation we got. We need news media representation as well.
We need to look into that.
So people need to reach out to them. And right now, you probably get it popping right now because they're under a lot of scrutiny.
Exactly. They're going to move to do something. They have to.
Yeah, I had to go there real quick because a lot of y'all probably didn't know that. Sorry, didn't mean to bring that up. Whatever, but
it's a fact. Though.
Yeah, but that's what's going on right now. And we just need to be conscious and aware. And we need to be very woke of what's happening, what's going on, because we're gonna let y'all know what's popping here. All right,
and inbox Mark Zuckerberg. Tell him that BKS1 Radio should be the first black media outlet that they do a deal.
Yeah,
with.
We'll transform it.
Put that in his inbox.
We'll get it popping. All right.
Absolutely.
So let's read some comments.
Is that ready? Walt had said, I agree. Tell me what we were talking about before. And then Pie Lady's in there. She said, good afternoon, fellas. What's up, Pie Lady?
Pie Lady, what's
Welcome
good?
to the show. Welcome to the show.
What's good? English said FB has employed a white supremacist media group to fact check articles. Let that sink in.
Wow.
Boom. Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. And that's one of the things he talked about.
Did he?
And that's one of the things they brought up in the congressional hearing. And shout out to...
So he hired a white supremacist group.
I think her name is Alexandria Ocasio. I'm messing up her name. Somebody correct me. Ocasio that brought it up and was like, yo, you, for your fact checking, you hiring a white supremacist group for your fact checking.
Wow.
But his excuse was, we don't know. We basically outsource it.
So he's
to a company.
He pulled a Trump.
So
I didn't know David Duke was the head of the
so you're not vetting
the Klan
who you get to fact check.
Exactly. You're a multi-billion-dollar business, and you're not vetting who you're doing business.
Yo, cut it out. Cut it out. Yo, they was dropping so many bombs on them. Whatever. You know, and before I ain't gonna front. One part of me always had a lot of respect for Mark Zuckerberg, but I don't even think he's fueled by white supremacy. I think he's fueled by money.
Absolutely.
And that's even they said that. They was like, you'll just take the money from whoever you can get it from.
Absolutely.
So a lot of these ads, just be careful, man. That's all I'm saying. Be careful what we put out there and what we share out there and whatever. And don't think too. I got to go back to Bill Cosby. Yes, and I got to say this, real talk. Yes, we know Bill probably done some things that are not morally right. So we do know that. So this man is in jail. He's serving his time. But don't think that whole situation didn't get perpetuated more because of what they allowed us to see when it came to Bill Cosby and the articles we were sharing out and the memes we were going to get, because this is where we became divided.
Yeah, exactly.
And we were attacking Bill when we was riding with him, whatever like that. So it's like Bill didn't have a chance because Facebook allowed certain information about Bill to be seen and shared and perpetuated, even if it was false. All right, so you just keep that in mind about what's really going on when it comes to this whole social media thing or whatever, and what he controls. Mark Zuckerberg controls WhatsApp.
Yep.
He controls Instagram.
Yep.
All the things we on and we love and whatever like that.
He bought them all.
And yes, and it has all of our information, all of our information.
Yep.
Right, so they can target us, and a lot of us who are not great researchers, we take things at face value. Oh, well, it's on Instagram, so it must be the truth. It's on Facebook, so it must be the truth. No, it's not. Y'all do some researching and some digging yourself. Become your own fact checkers. All right, because there's enough information out there that Facebook don't control the whole internet, but there is enough information out there where you can do research yourself, and maybe you might even have to start going back to a library again.
Man, you know, it's funny you said that.
I'm just saying, maybe we even have to start going back to a library again or whatever, and then see what's going on and research and get some of this knowledge for ourselves, because right now I'm telling you, we are being tricked in a lot of ways. That's all I'm saying. And this show, I'm not even just saying it because it's us. But like, this show should be the most shared out, and this, that, whatever, like, because we talk about a lot of things. A lot of things. It's very informative, right? Yeah. And then when I saw that there were some blockers surrounding our show, I said, okay, this is deeper than what I thought it is. You know, because I can see, you know, like, and shout out to last week's show, because y'all made one of our shows hit some crazy amount of views.
Yeah.
And everything, just on the Facebook platform, and we on multiple platforms. So, you know, some people come to Facebook to watch us, some people come to the TuneIn app, YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, whatever. But yeah, like Facebook last week, it was crazy. So, like, you know, shout out to everybody, clap it up for that. But watch what's going on, I'm telling you right now, with Facebook, and stop sharing out bullshit, thinking it's cute or thinking it's funny, or you want to make you sharing out shit that you're not researching. Meanwhile, the people that are trying to give us false information are getting paid from it.
Absolutely. And
they're also spreading these falsehoods because they have another agenda of why they want us to believe them.
Absolutely.
And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it right there. I don't care who got a problem with what I just said. Hit me up. But that's what's going on. All right, let's read some comments.
All right. Phyllis has said, thanks for that info. Pale has said, OKCO. I guess that was the last name of the young lady talking about OKCO. Amos said, thanks brother, for y'all insight. Is very informative. Pale also said, right, we are not great researchers, and that's the issue. Lazy scholars on our behalf. Ingrid says, scroll to the bottom of all sites. Most of them are cyclical, and we're spreading these articles. Amos also said, they say if you want to hide something from black folks, put it in a book.
Put it in the book.
Yeah. But it's crazy what you said about the library. I passed by the library the other day, and I was thinking to myself,
car out there? Oh, go ahead.
I was thinking to myself, where is my library card at? Because I actually think I really think I'm going to start going back to the library. I used to go to the library a lot. Like when my daughter was younger, I used to take her and her cousin to the library all the time. And I think I'm going to actually start going back to the library. I haven't been to the library in years. And if I can't find my card, I'm going to get me another card.
And you got to even look. I don't even want to go here, but the one thing our masters and slave owners didn't want us to have. All right, think about it. They wanted to block the ability for us to read.
Because to read, we're going to learn.
They didn't want us to learn. They didn't want us to have knowledge.
Yep.
Because you can take knowledge and use it as a weapon.
Exactly. They knew what would happen.
They would rather for us to have a knife in our hand or a gun
than a book.
Because that way, if they see the knife or the gun in our hand, that's something physical they can see, right?
Yeah.
So with that, we see them with a knife or a gun, we could just shoot them.
Yeah.
Or beat them to death because they shouldn't have that knife or gun. But they don't know if we obtain the knowledge. Why you think we used to sneak out to read and read the Bible and read books on how to do things and whatever the case may be? Because we was getting that knowledge. That knowledge, we could use that as a weapon. So that's what they feared the most, for us to gain knowledge. All right. So just remember these things, man. Just pay attention to what's really going on.
Yeah, let's go for it. Why not? Let's go for it.
Caller from the 470. State your name where you calling from.
What's going on, fellas? It's Orlando, man. It's the arts. I haven't talked to you guys in a while.
Shout
What's going on, man?
Shout out to Orlando. Welcome to the show,
Thank
sir.
about you,
What's
bro.
good?
It's been a minute.
Man, I'm sorry. Yeah, you guys forgive me. I'm a little hoarse. My voice is, a little damaged. But the reason I called, I've been listening to everything that you guys said, and about, the one word that keeps coming up in my mind is trust. Like, people that listen to your show, we all trust you. You see what I'm saying? That's why we keep coming back. You see what I'm saying? It's like, we listen, we have our fun, we laugh, we joke, we talk about other people, but we understand. But the other information that you guys give out is the truth. You guys come on and we listen and we trust you. You see what I'm saying? That's why we keep coming back. You know what I'm saying? It's not that you guys are just entertaining or whatever. You are. You are entertaining. We get that. But we trust your word. We trust what you say. Like, if you bring out the news, we trust that it's actually happening. Like, because you guys do your research. And and the other thing you brought up is that other people don't do research. And unfortunately, yes, that is the case. That's why others keep coming back to you.
Appreciate
you. See what I'm saying?
We appreciate that.
Definitely.
No doubt. We appreciate you.
I love this show.
Thank you. We appreciate you, man. We're gonna keep. It's gonna get deeper too, bro.
Exactly.
It's about to get deeper. Y'all gonna start seeing some new things as well. So just get ready for it. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, you got it. That's the only thing you can do is prepare people for the truth that's coming.
There you go.
No doubt.
That's a fact.
Thank you, brother.
We definitely appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Miss you, bro. Glad everything
Man,
is good.
thank you.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate you too.
No doubt.
All right, fellas.
No doubt. Peace and blessings.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, no doubt, man. So, yeah, just be mindful of that. Let's read some comments real quick.
Ramut has said shared. Greg Booth says speaking truth is easy listening. Barb said if you want to know why they truly didn't want you to read, follow the link below. I don't see it. Maybe she put something there.
Caller from the 347. State your name when you're calling from. You on the Man Cave Show.
Yo, D. Skinner, Plainfield's favorite honcho from third.
Space.
What's good?
What's up, fam?
Pardon me if I sound like I'm a little winded. I just had to walk up 7 flights of steps. I'm on this rooftop. No, I just want to talk about what is this, tell them why you mad Monday?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay. This goes out to all those New York pedestrians.
Oh, wow.
Go ahead.
When the light turns yellow, y'all quick to come jump out in the crosswalk.
Yeah.
I'm going to need y'all to keep that same energy when the light turns green. For some apparent reason, they take their sweet little time across the street when the light turns green. Yo, no. Keep that same energy that y'all had when y'all jumped out when that light was yellow.
True indeed.
You funny.
True indeed. D. Skinner, we love you, brother.
For sure.
Be careful out there. It's real, bro.
Man,
it is real.
Yes, sir.
And thanks for telling us why you mad on Monday.
Why you mad, son?
Yeah, the line is open. Tell us why you mad on Monday, man. Tell us why you mad. What's bothering you? We want to know, man. What's getting on your nerves? Is it people? Is it something going on in the world? What's up? What's getting on your nerves? This is the time for you to call in 646-233-1302. Again, because you know this is your platform as well as it is ours. And let's read some comments.
Yes. Walt Pittman said, "Word is born." Yes, black man. Ramut said, "Our people are very intelligent and musical. It started on that field picking cotton in slavery days. Others are intimidated by that, and we need to always remember that." And Darryl D. Mack said, "We riding with BKS1." We appreciate all
clap
y'all.
that. Yeah, clap that up, man. Clap that up. Yeah, because we about to keep taking this thing on a journey
to the top.
And it's funny, man, how again shout out to Pam's World on again, that comes on a Sunday on BKS 7 to 9 p.m. and that's Pam from the R&B group Total. She does her show here and everything, so her show is produced here. And yeah, like she went viral over some statements, you know, what she felt about the whole Tank comments and how she agreed in a sense with Tank. And then also she talked about her ex-husband, you know, because people were putting out some falsehoods,
exactly,
you know, in reference to her or whatever, and she had to clarify certain things. So salute to her. And again, I say this again, we stand by you. But it's crazy. It went viral and fast and a lot of gossip media outlet sites, whatever, you know, people have some things to say. But again, we stand by you 300%.
Always.
Again, keep speaking your truth, Pam. All right, no doubt. So shout out to everybody on the check-in. I got one more story I want to talk about because it's interesting when the foot is on the other shoe. Yeah, so let's talk about this right here. Is this the story right here? Yeah, I want to talk about this. So Delaware police captain files racial discrimination lawsuit after black cop was promoted to police chief instead of him. He filed a racial discrimination lawsuit after black cop was promoted to police chief instead of him.
Oh, what a tangle that we weave.
And let me widen that so we can read it to you, because you know my eyes ain't worth shit. All right. So basically, a Delaware police captain named David Spicer, who is reportedly 7 years old, is now acting mad. 7 years old in the police department. That's what they meant. 7 years old in the police department is acting mad, Spicer, because a black cop took his position that he thought he was going to get, but he wasn't quick enough. Wow. Spicer, who is reportedly still cutting teeth, complained that he was better qualified than Maley, the Negro cop. Yo, Savoy show is funny, and that he had more education, more experience, more headlights, and more training and building Legos. Yo, Savoy show is shout out, but this is an actual story. Spicer also pointed to his bachelor's degree in criminal justice and his master's in administration. Spicer, who reportedly tells women who try to have sexual contact with him. My mommy said, let me go to the story, man, because Savoy shout out. But here's the clip.
David Spicer alleges city officials violated the Civil Rights Act in connection to the promotion of Marvin Maley, who is African American, to police chief in May 2017. The lawsuit claims Spicer, who declined comment for this story, was more qualified than Maley for police chief. Spicer claims he had more education, experience, and training. But the lawsuit alleges then Deputy Chief Maley was promoted because he is African American. Spicer's lawsuit also claims Spicer was denied promotional opportunities following complaints he filed with the city and state over discrimination.
If other people don't know how to handle the fact that they were not qualified for the position or not considered for the position, that's not our fault.
Spicer is seeking a jury trial and damages for things like lost wages and compensation. The lawsuit also notes Spicer has applied for the current vacancy atop the Dover Police Department. Captain David Spicer alleges city officials violated the Civil Rights Act.
Wow. I didn't realize that was in Dover. That's actually where my parents
Spicer,
stay.
tell us why you mad. Listen, man. Y'all can't have everything. The brother is a police chief. All right, so now you want to go to court. Now you want to fight the city because you didn't get the job. How many times has African American people been passed over for jobs in positions
super well qualified,
overly
qualified
for things that they rightfully deserve?
Man,
we got to cut this out, man. Listen, I got enough privilege, and this is real talk, man. It's not even.
Oh, but see, that's what happens when the privilege gets overlooked. They be mad for real. How did don't you know that I'm white? That's what he might as well have said. This is a black guy. You realize that I'm white?
Just cut it out, man. Just relax, bro.
Wow.
Relax. All right, relax. Let's read some comments.
It's nothing. Nothing came in.
You're gonna be all right.
Yeah, you'll be more than all right.
Yeah, you're gonna be all right, bro. All right. Wow. So let's talk about this because I want to know. I think there's another situation where there's a lawsuit, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who should be sued is the question. Should the school? Should the school, or is this solely the police officer?
That's the officer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So, New Mexico officer resigns after attacking 11-year-old black girl over cafeteria milk. You're hurting me. According to reports, Farmington Police Zachary Christensen resigned October 1st after a review of an August 27th incident at Mesa View Middle School determined he violated the department's use of force policies.
I think so.
All right, so y'all check this out. We're gonna run the clip. Let's talk about this thing. Here's the clip of what happened.
He took, you know what I'm saying? Like, hip-hop was dropping F-bombs, and I said, stop, you can play the footage.
David Spicer alleges city officials violated the Civil Rights Act.
Nope. I ain't got the clip.
You didn't put the clip in?
Yeah. I know I got the clip of the actual fight. Hold on. Caller from the 919. State your name, where you calling from. You're on the Man Cave Show. What's good?
Hey, yo, no, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, hold tight, dude. Hold tight.
We
can hear me, bro?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you well.
We can hear you good.
All right. Yo, I just want to piggyback on my man, the other caller said about how y'all give out information, you know what I'm saying, and y'all do all the research, and y'all give it to us straight from the rip. And that's a real good thing. That's why we do listen to brothers like y'all. We do need more, our own information out here in the community. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me.
No doubt.
And to piggyback on that Kanye thing, a lot of these brothers and sisters that do make it, you need to just keep your business to yourself. You don't need to know everything that you do, how you do, and walk and talk. We can see for ourselves.
True indeed.
But you put it out there, and hey, just as you was giving that about this police officer, look at that shit happened in August.
Yeah.
that was in August, and we just now getting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we need the people, down there in Mississippi, Alabama, all these backwoods and shit. Y'all need to get up and start saying something so the rest of us can come down and support you or be behind you regardless of what's happening.
True indeed.
Because, hey, our kids is getting murdered out in the street, and next thing you know, only time we get to hear about it is somebody, all of a sudden posted 2 years later.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, and you're right. Mark Zuckerberg and them boys, listen to his name. He's going to stay with his people, Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
True indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
True indeed.
He's going to stay with his people.
You're right about that.
True indeed, brother.
Back in the day, we used to watch ABC News Like It Is with Bill Noble.
Right.
Gil Noble.
Right.
And he used to give us all the information about just black people from the diasporas, from the Ivory Coast, all that. And here it is, we people in the city.
Yeah.
And we had that pride. You know what I'm saying? We was like, power to the people. Peace, black man. How you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now, our kids is growing up with this YouTube, and instead of us saying, hey, put that away.
Killing them. Yeah.
Read this book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So y'all keep doing that, man. Peace and blessings to everybody out there, man, because pretty soon, if you don't stand with us, you're going to be against us. That's all.
True indeed, brother. We
fact.
appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling in, fam.
All right, peace, man.
No doubt. All right, I got the clip. So again, New Mexico officer resigns after attacking 11-year-old black girl over cafeteria milk. Says you're hurting me. And here's the clip. Let's talk about this thing, man. Look, I want y'all to look at this in its entirety. All right, here's the clip.
Okay, I've had enough of this. Take your bag off. Take your bag off. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You are done. Get off of me. What are you doing? You're done. What are you doing? You're done. You're not going to assault the principal. You're not going to do this. Ow, you slipped your arm. Put your arms behind your back. Put your arms behind your back.
Ow! You hit my arm! Get off of me! Ow!
As soon as he asks you,
My
Jordan.
arm!
Yes, I actually had a stop just
Turn over! Turn over! As soon as he asks you, Jordan. Do not resist! Do not resist! Stop resisting! Okay. Okay, I've had enough of this. Take your bag off. Take your bag off. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done.
I tell you what,
It was almost done. Jesus.
If that was the school principal, then the school should be sued too.
Absolutely.
If
Yep.
that was the school principal,
Yeah.
Now I don't know if he walked out enough where he could see what was going on.
Yeah, they've seen it. Whoever seen that and allowed that to happen, yeah, absolutely. If there's anything dealing with the school's definitely liable. Well, the school's liable anyway for that. That happened on the school run. Yeah, I changed what I was saying. The school is definitely liable.
Yeah,
also.
yeah. So that's a lawsuit against the police department and the school. But also notice that the officer resigned.
Somebody should have whipped his behind.
You don't resign when you know you're in the right.
Exactly. If you were in the right, you would not resign.
They resign so they can keep the pension.
Yep.
And still get their pay and
Yep.
get another job without having that blemish on their record.
Well, hopefully it still goes on record anyway.
Yeah. I mean, again, because once they vet through their vetting process,
Yeah.
they should see why that officer resigned.
But that might get him hired quicker. I hate to say it.
Let's-
Oh, you beat up a black female child? Hired. Yeah.
Let's read some comments.
Yeah. Barb said the school and the officer. The school is responsible for the child first. Ramoop said the police should be fired and charges brought up against him. The school aide or whomever was in the cafeteria should be fired as well if they didn't report that a child and should be handled as such. Nothing should be done until the parents get there. Shaking my head. Sandy said he told an 11-year-old, "Do not resist." Shaking my damn head. Phyllis said this video hurts my heart. Sandy also said all of them need to be fired. Cop, principal, teacher, whoever saw it. I agree. I agree. Everybody involved. You got an 11-year-old, not even a male, it's a female.
So do you think the
manhandle.
school should be sued? The
Yep.
school itself or just or the
Especially,
police department?
especially if it was over milk. So all that was over a milk? Absolutely.
Caller from the 910. State your name, where you calling from. You're on the Man Cave Show. What's up? Huh?
Yeah, I was just watching you guys live stream the Man Cave.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck nigger.
Yeah.
Huh? We couldn't hear you. We couldn't hear you.
Yeah. Try it some other day, bro. Today ain't the day, man.
Yeah, try again, bro.
Today ain't the day, fam.
Try again. Yeah. Jeez. Okay. All right. So you didn't get that off.
We gotta get something that can catch.
Nah. I love when we can allow people to see the ignorance that's out there, bro.
I want to knock on people's doors, like, hey, remember me from the show? And watch them just shit on themselves.
I don't know.
I ain't gonna do nothing to them, but watch them shit on themselves. Holy shit!
I think that's their version of porn.
It might be
like when they
probably
do
are
that
impotent.
when they call into a radio show.
Yeah,
like they know. Inward. It's his version of porn. Get off on that, bro. More power to you.
I would love to just knock on one of their door, though.
More power to
open
you.
the door, and just pass out.
So I have a question. I'm curious about this, right? So everybody wants to ride a safe airplane. Right? Everybody wants to get on an airplane, book their flight, get on an airplane, and just know they have a safe ride. So now in this age, in 2019, that you got air marshals now. It's on the plane. You don't know who they are.
Yeah, you never know who they are.
What if the airline said, okay, well, we just let y'all know we're putting cameras now into the airline bathrooms? I want to know how many would be okay with that because of security purposes. How many would have a problem with it? I want to know. All right, so you would have a problem with it, even if they said this was security purposes.
What are you just securing the shit? You making sure the shit going down? Like, what are you securing to the bathroom?
They're just making sure that you're not putting together or mixing no chemicals that could create a bomb.
I actually am.
Or something.
I'm dropping the bomb. I actually
I'm
am.
saying,
so get out of here.
Would you? So if United Airlines came out with that new policy, we are putting cameras for security purposes in our bathrooms, would you still ride United?
Absolutely not. If you need, if you're that unsafe of an airline that you have to put cameras in your bathroom to secure the flight, then I'm flying on the wrong airline. I don't even want to walk past your what terminal are you? I'm not even going to your terminal.
Let's read some comments. We got a comment that came on.
All right. Ramu said, not the same ignorant. Oh, someone's called. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Stephanie said, no camera in the bathroom anywhere, period. I agree. Ramu said, I wouldn't use them. My privacy. Greg Booth said, great show. Gotta go, y'all. Keep doing what you do. We appreciate you, Greg.
No doubt. All right, Cuzzo. I'll holler at you later, man.
Amos said, no, absolutely not.
Everybody saying no.
No, man. Like, no. And you saying yes.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna be honest, because you talking about a dude that witnessed the planes being, the buildings being struck and everything like that. 9/11, witnessed it. Like, damn, how did they get that off? How was they able to get that off?
Help.
But when I heard that, a lot of these brothers they went in and they had weapons and they went into the bathrooms to get them ready, to get them out or whatever like that. I'm like, okay, what could have possibly gave them a warning for that at least? And so my whole thing is like, I don't like flying planes anyway. That's just me. So if that was another security method, I probably wouldn't be mad. Of course, I wouldn't like it.
So what if they made?
I wouldn't like it.
What was the new thing if they made every pastor got to fly butt naked? You going with that too? Because they figure if you butt naked, you can't hide any weapons. You know what I'm saying?
Now you
naked airlines.
Now you're in the cat. I'm put you in the category with the caller. You are now in the category with the caller.
Now flying butt naked airlines where your safety comes first.
But I'm just saying I don't know if I would totally be like livid, be mad about it, whatever. I'm like, damn, okay, if that's what they got to start doing now, putting that in the bathrooms or whatever, then it is what it is. So everybody basically would be upset.
He's saying hidden cameras have already been in the bathroom.
Well, all right,
I believe that.
Yeah, because we're about to bring up that story right now. So flight attendant sues Southwest Airlines after catching pilots watching live stream of passengers using the bathroom. The flight attendant is suing Southwest Airlines after catching pilots watching live stream of passengers using the bathroom. All right, so let's read a little bit more about this story. But when I read this, I'm like, wow, okay. So a flight attendant is suing Southwest Airlines over an incident where she claimed two pilots had a secret camera set up in a plane's lavatory and they live streamed the video into the cockpit. According to a lawsuit first reported by the Arizona Republic, Renee Steinecker claimed that while she was working a flight between Phoenix and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Captain Terry Graham asked her to cover for him the cockpit while he used the restroom. And the rest of the story goes on to say, let's see. Okay, here we go. Right here. So while Graham was in the bathroom, Steinecker claims an iPad mounted to the windshield showed a live stream from the lavatory. According to Fox News, the lawsuit claims the co-pilot, Ryan Russell, panicked when Steinecker asked about the camera and claimed they were part of a new top secret security measures implemented by the airline. Not believing her co-worker, Steinecker took a photo of the iPad with her cell phone, although crew members reported the pilots both reportedly still fly with the airline today, according to the lawsuit. Okay.
That must mean it must really be policy.
Yeah, okay. So, or they could have been the air marshals. They couldn't say.
Nah. The air marshals are never in the cockpit.
They could have been
that.
pilots.
No, the air marshal's never a pilot. So it's always the air marshal's always disguised as a regular passenger. It's never the pilot.
Oh, gee, let's answer this call because we don't know that people can't change their phone numbers to disguise their phone numbers with the changer. Oh, so let's answer this call. That's not going to be the same guy that says the N-word. Oh, you big dummies. Where's the Fred? Where's the Fred Sanford, you big dummy?
See, he said since the 1960s they've been doing it. Ramoot said that's why I don't use the bathroom outside. Barb said I would have a problem with it. We already go through semi-strip search and scan, so why the extra? And then C also said we don't need the TSA then. Wow.
Yeah.
Phyllis said, what happened to privacy while using the bathroom on your flight? It's out the window.
No. I mean, I agree. I'm just saying, like, if they said, listen, we gonna let y'all know up front, we got cameras in the bathroom.
You might as well just give everybody a pee cup, and you ain't gotta leave your seat.
Yeah, all right.
I'm saying if it's wide open like that, it is what it is.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
Before we go, because we about to conclude the show. But shout out to Outkast.
Yes.
They finally got some type of, honor from Atlanta. Atlanta pays tribute to the legendary rap duo Outkast with a huge mural. Shout out to that mural. That's dope.
It is fly.
Yeah, finally they got some recognition that they deserve. The South has something to say or show rather. Finally, the city at the heart of Southern hip hop has been given what it deserves. The benevolent gaze of Andre 3000 and Big Boy watching over it in full photorealism. The mural painted by an artist who goes by Jex presents Andre 3000 Benjamin and Antoine Big Boy Patton on a sweeping wall in Atlanta's little 5 Points neighborhood. I used to rock in 5 Points too. In black and white, a shirtless Andre gives you a watchful side eye while he presses his back to Big Boy's shoulder. Big Boy stares viewers down intently, dripping with sparkling jewelry and holding a smoking. Let you decide what he's smoking. So again, salute to Outkast.
Yeah. And that's actually a fact that Joker painted that. Like, that is like awesome.
Yeah, that's bananas. Bananas. So shout out to
salute. Some people are so talented, man.
Yeah, shout out to Outkast. They deserve that.
Yes.
Real quick, so your boy.
Oh, this is
the caller, the crank caller's partner,
cousin.
Yeah, cousin. Trump booed at World Series in chants of "Lock him up, break out." Ha! Get out! I can't believe it. Who would boo Trump? Damn, who would boo dude, man? That's just messed up. President Trump's low-profile appearance Sunday night, Game 5 of the World Series, drew loud boos and jeers when he was introduced to the crowd. Wearing a dark suit and a tie, Mr. Trump arrived at Nationals Park just before the first pitch at the Houston Astros-Washington National matchup. Hours earlier, he had announced that U.S. forces had assaulted the hiding place of Islamic State leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. Y'all know the name. Who was killed in the raid? Yeah, who was killed in the raid in northeast Syria. At the same time, a divisive impeachment inquiry into the president is underway in Congress. All right, so him and First Lady Melania entered a lower tier box to the left of home plate as the game was beginning. At that point, his presence hadn't yet been formally announced, but baseball fans in the section just below his suite turned to look toward the box as he arrived. Some waved at the president as he smiled, and some gave thumbs up, and then others booed. Here's the clip. Lock him up.
The
Lock him
people
up.
have spoken.
Damn. Made that kind of awkward.
He should have like, yeah.
Melania rethought the relationship again. She's like, why am I with this dude again?
But you know, he goes, but yeah, the crowd was cheering for me. It was the largest World Series game ever because I was there, and the crowd was everybody in the crowd was cheering for me. They were saying my name and cheering it. Yeah, all right. Yeesh.
Tomorrow on the show, we're gonna really discuss how money can't really make you happy when it comes to love. How money can't really make you happy when it comes to love,
unless you love money.
And we got a story to talk about. A story I just read about somebody coming clean about being in a relationship with somebody that had all this money, all the fame in the world, and I'll tell you tomorrow who the person is. And it was like they're not happy. And they ended up hooking up with the person who introduced.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
The guy that she was with introduced them to this person to help them with something. And they ended up, and he's doesn't have a lot of money. He's not this, he's not that.
He's
whatever.
real.
Yeah. And he just was cool people. You know, good people, whatever. And all that money and fame didn't keep her. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
Tell y'all who it is tomorrow. You know you at the Man Cave morning / afternoon show.
Yes.
We want to thank everybody for joining the show.
Absolutely.
And listening and sharing and all of that, man. We'll be back tomorrow morning because you know this show is definitely never about us.
No, man, because it's always about you.
Because
you are
the next best kept secret.
And we love all you guys.
Even the caller.
And
there's not a damn thing you can do about it. Not a damn thing you can do about it.
Not a damn thing y'all can do about it.
All right. Peace and blessings, man.
We out of here.
Don't forget, November 14th.
Yeah, man.
NJ Pack. Chaka Khan. No. Did you? Chaka Khan. Never knew the words to the song. All right, so
that's all I want to do.
Yes, November 14th, Chaka Khan will be at NJ Pack, and I will be doing the official after party for NJ Pack with Chaka Khan. So make sure y'all come on out and enjoy yourself. Get y'all tickets for the Chaka Khan concert, and then right after the concert, right at NJ Pack, is the official after party. It's going down. Your boy Storm Norton, the General. I will be on the ones and twos doing what I do. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure y'all get those tickets and just come on out and enjoy yourself, man. That's at NJ Pack. And again, we want to see everybody in the building. This Friday will be special Dollhouse Friday. All right. And shout out to Miss Sage. She will be the master of ceremonies that evening and everything. But just again, Sage is doing the Dollhouse this Friday at TGI Friday. So come on out and have a good time. Your boy Smooth P will be on the ones and twos. DJ Storm on the General, and of course a special selected DJ from Miss Sage of the Dollhouse. All right, she's going to be selecting a DJ, and she will be your host of that evening. All right,
Yes,
so come on
sir.
out and just have a good time and everything. And I'm sorry, Sage will have the official picture that you created, the official flyer that you created for the Friday event tomorrow's show.
Absolutely.
All right. So again, we out of here. Peace and blessings. We love you guys, man. We really love you.
We love you. We love you. We're gonna start you can do about it?